In 1975, Tampa Parks and Recreation employee Joel Jackson drove by a parking lot and saw kids having a skateboard competition. In those days, the skateboard craze mostly consisted of downhill rides weaving in and out of cones. Jackson thought a skate park would be ideal for the kids of Perry Harvey Senior Park in downtown Tampa. From his observation of the downhill contest and photos of pool riding in California, Jackson designed the bowl himself. In 1979, a free, ride-at-your-own-risk cement skate park was completed in downtown Tampa, Florida. Part downhill, part ditch, part pool.
Oh, the Bro Bowl. I'll never forget that. You're looking at, mid-70s. And the thing I remember mainly is because we had this rash of concrete parks that started springing up, like 1976, where we had Skateboard City in Port Orange, and then Paved Wave and Cocoa was next, and then just bam, 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 all these parks started landing in Florida.
I first skated the bowl probably, it would have been late 78 or 79 sometime. They built it in 78. And when they built, by the time they designed it and they actually built it, the skate parks had gone from being this low surfer influence to vertically orientated. So nobody even liked it.
And the thing about the Bro Bowl, when we heard that there was concrete over there, and that was always just a huge thriller for anyone in that era. And because skate parks were brand new, I mean, they had never existed in history.
There were two in Tampa. There was Skate Wave and Rainbow Wave. Skate Wave went first, Rainbow Wave went second. And there wasn't a concrete park left. Pretty much skateboarding shrunk up and disappeared.
So many of them literally went out of business and were torn down within 2 years, 3 years of cropping up. Only a couple of them survived.
And we sort of rediscovered the bowl because we had nothing to skate now.
Bro Bowl emerged victorious in the attrition rate of all those parks. It was left shining in my eyes. I thought it was cool.
That's the weirdest thing about it. Of all the things I've skated, there's nothing like that has that tranny and bank and pump bumps, you know, like this ditch. It's like a ditch bowl with some bumps in it.
While the Bro Bowl is not the best design place, its fun level was just so up there on the scale. We had a blast.
I'm not very good at stories. If you had Chuck Holtz here, you would hear a lot of funny stories, because Chuck is just crazy.
Well, it was cement, and that was all the heck there was, and pretty much there wasn't anything else. And I just happened to move to Tampa, and it was there. I'd heard about it, but I'd never been there, and I don't know, it was super fun.
Living in the suburbs, nothing to do. I need a room.
Just having a place where I could just go pump around and skate and just not have any hassles, really. I mean, you know, like I say, there was no pads, no rules, you know.
That was kind of a beginning, you know. In Florida, it's actually one of the really first public parks that you could just go up and skate, and really wasn't monitored. It was just an open thing for everybody to ride. And so it was like a backyard kind of an atmosphere as far as the session went, although you're right there on the side of the road. You know what I mean? And it's accessible to anybody.
Lenny Bird, Paul Schmitt, and I all headed over to St. Pete for the to ride the ramp, because we were in Tampa and St. Pete, you know, on the other side of the bridge there. So we're coming back across. I mean, we went over there, of course, it rained.
When you get rained out on the wooden ramp, but you could still skate the Bro Bowl if you were light on your feet.
And we start riding the Bro Bowl. A few seconds later, it starts drizzling, and we're just slamming everywhere, man. I just remember seeing Paul just, like, on his back, feet sticking out of the ball, just sliding down like 3 or 4 times, you know. That was one of the really, I mean, that was fun. We had the best time, but we were destroyed.
83 or 84, I think there were pictures in Thrasher, and we did a contest there.
Paul and I threw a contest there, or whatever. Paul, our gang got together and had a contest, I should say.
We had TK from Atlanta with his Thrasher van parked there, and you literally drive the cars right on next to the bowl and just barge it and have a contest.